situation happen. Degu, the production master, didn't quite realize that he was actually streaming to his own Twitch account rather than TF2V2. So we are now here, though. We are ready. We have for you the game between Arctic Foxes and Team Unexpected. The first map we are seeing is Badlands. We are already about 8 minutes in, but fortunately no points going the way of either team. So we are currently at 0-0 with Arctic Foxes on the last point here. Babs popping her Uber off to defend, and 2 players down from both teams now. There's a lot of cap time on the side of Arctic Foxes. Feeling does take down Babs with some nice rockets, so there we go, just getting that soldier onto the point. And that is 1-0, so actually you haven't missed a lot of action, don't worry, but we are here to bring you the rest of it.
Starting just in time, so you can see the last push.
Absolutely. Totally intended, I'm sure. Right, okay. We have our second mid-fight of this match now. Let's see what's going to happen. We have, I feel like it's a good plan to watch DD5F again. He's rolling out to this choke, seeing if he's going to bring out the meme spoon on anyone here. He's getting these rockets onto the scout in the closet, working his way through. But Polygon jumps forward, tries to do some damage. Samsky gets a nice jump, takes down DD5F, so that is a pick for Team Unexpected. But Arctic Foxes have just all the room on this mid. With Adam taking down Babs and Feeling taking down Polygon. So although they did get that nice pick onto DD, it doesn't really mean a lot in the end, as Arctic Foxes win that mid with their Uber charge to brag about. Alright.
Well, yeah, they kind of just got spammed out, Unexpected, and I mean that frag on DD5F was relatively meaningless. It was a kill by Arctic Fox's shithouse, so like he was just kind of there with 20 HP, but like he did get the frag, but the only frag I think his team got, but it just didn't really mean much in the grand scheme of things. And
yeah, that is unfortunate, I guess.
Lost Babsy. I don't know when they lost her, but that means that there's going to be a full Uber advantage push into last for Arctic Foxes. Puskar tries to play the point, but Puskar will go down actually very quickly. The Uber has been popped, but they've gotten no frags for it. DD5F trying to jump in top right, trying to get onto Samsky. He will go down, but Samsky will get traded out by Marosh, but Arctic Fox is going to have to get out. Marosh actually goes down to while he was trying to get out of lobby. And the rest of Arctic Foxes are sitting here by drop down. They're going to move into stone. This is kind of a really awkward position to be in. They can't really do much to contest this point. They're going to try to do what they can with the spawners they got. DD5F jumps up, gets a D-ski. That is actually a pretty big frag for Arctic Foxes, but Unexpected is about to have their Uber charge. Babsy now is on 100%, but they're not even going to try and use this Uber to contest, it seems. Now they're going to go back in through trash, but the Uber is about to be up.
This is
for
quite
Arctic
risky
Foxes.
now, actually.
Yeah, this is very
Arctic
risky.
Fox's combo has cut them off in this lobby. Raptor only just popping his Uber now, so they have such a great Uber, and there's a scout on last already, so just a little bit out of position there. Didn't quite get Spire capped in time, and unfortunately they did get wrapped around and eventually lose that round. Oh dear, they're going to be slapping themselves for that one.
They seemed a bit scared. They're just a little bit intimidated, and maybe not knowing that they had the Uber advantage there. They could have just pushed out and just, you know, played that Uber advantage and bullied them out, but instead they waited. A D-ski went down, and they just all, I guess, fell over. And
absolutely. Alright, well, Adiski starting this mid with a glorious 65 HP, so not able to quite do a lot at the beginning, and Feeling does get a nice little jump onto Babs, taking out the heals nice and early, but Sorex counters that, takes down Raptor, so great job from him, just neutralizing any Uber advantage, but it's a 4v4 actually. Adam and Puskari get some frags. Samsky is in, does manage to take down Marosh, but Feeling will clean him up, and there we go. Arctic Foxes win that mid after a bit of a DM fight there. But Babs does spawn a little bit earlier than Raptor, but actually doesn't have anybody to heal, so Raptor going to have just a tiny Uber advantage there. Let's see if they're going to with that at all.
Actually, Raptors on crits, so they're going to be even bigger advantage, and go for that surprise crits play. I'm curious if Adam is going to be ready for that one clutch crit sticky, but they're going to be putting it all on black with this crits soon. It's on 80%, so they're going to be moving into top lobby, I assume. Probably crits into top left. They're getting into position right now. Actually, they're going to move into main. Or are they? I don't know. exactly what they're trying to do just yet. Oh, there it comes. They're moving in
Looks like
now.
they're going
There's
for a
the
double
stick.
sack onto
Ooh,
point,
and
actually.
Adiski and Kratos go down with that crit stick that gets popped off, and then Mara just walks straight up to the point, killing Polygon. And everyone else was just stuck top left on the stairs there, and that was a very fast but very effective push there from Arctic Foxes.
Yeah, great stuff. They ran a scout onto the point straight away and jumped in feeling, so the attention from Team Unexpected was just split all over the place, and of course the crits coming in from Adam Racek just takes down, I think it was 2 players as well, so absolutely nothing they could do to defend there. So let's see, 3-0 very, very quickly for Arctic Foxes. Unexpected need to reply to this or they are going to lose this map. So we have Samsky hiding under the point, seeing if he can go for a jump. Adiski goes down quite early, but actually no soldiers for Arctic Foxes right now. And, well, saying that, Polygon is going to go down, and say that again. Samsky looking to come in, does manage to take down 2, including the Raptor. So actually a great mid from Unexpected there.
They played really well off of Samsky being behind there, and the fact that they only had scouts around, and you know, if you split the unless you like if you go at the same time, those scouts can't pay attention to both and coordinate those denies. So one soldier's gonna make it in. Samsky made it in, got the damage, and it's really important because Unexpected has been losing all of their mids, and now finally they get a mid. I mean, Arctic Fox has been rolling straight to last every time. So
and a convincing mid as well, because Babs has her Uber charge to work with for this last point. So these players working their way into top lobby now from Team Unexpected. The Pyro actually of that Marosh, yeah. We've seen his godly Pyro plays before, just stuffing the Uber charges, but they decide to come in main. Poly going straight to the top of the point. So let's see if he's going to be dropping down onto it now. The Pyro from Marosh does manage to take him down. So 2 frags going the way of both of these teams here, but Buscari has his sentry to defend, and actually Raptor incredibly close to his Uber charge, so Samsky is in, does great damage, doesn't quite manage to take him down. But what was that? Was that a scout on the point?
Sorex just walked in while the combo was distracted with that bomb, and picked their first point up.
Ah, great coordination there from Sorex, just seeing the opportunity from that bomb and going in. Wow, didn't even see that. Wonderful.
It was a very good push. I mean, they Ubered through main, and they knew Adam Racek was on top of the light on last, so Polygon just jumped in and immediately killed him. Or at least, I think it was intentional. Maybe it wasn't, but the demo pick really early into the fight really helped out that repush. Going into the next mid, though, the 5th mid, you see a jump from Samsky onto the train of Arctic Foxes. Not really doing too much with that. Samsky goes down to the spam of Adam Racek. There goes Polygon as well. And Unexpected, they got nothing really done in that mid. They were just sitting on their chain and got kind of spammed out, I guess.
I think Polygon... I keep messing up his name, oh dear. Polygon jumped in quite early, but didn't manage to do a lot with his bomb. Got taken down quite low, and so Unexpected just sat quite passively on their side. But it's good that they did manage to get out. They now have the Uber to defend the Spire, or apparently not, because they are just deciding to give that one up and defend their last point instead. So Adiski just putting some traps a little bit forward here, seeing if he's going to catch any players off with that. Oh, great pipe onto Marosh. He's going to clean him up. Yes, he does. What a great pick. But what is that? Adiski takes down Raptor and himself in one fell swoop of the stickies. Fantastic. Samsky taking down Piscari as well. So 3 down for Arctic Foxes. That is incredible. Didi just jumping out on this grey bridge. And there we go. The push out of Badlands last. What a rare thing to see. But it has in fact happened.
Yeah, and, Raptor just walking through main, and nobody really checking the sticks up top there. It actually happened before, but Adiski didn't get the drop that time. But this time, he saw them walk in and just got the drop onto him. They're trying to get into mid here, Unexpected, with the Uber. They try to walk in through choke, but they popped a little bit too early. I guess they got forced and just couldn't make it through. Now Arctic Fox is trying to push into second. They get Adiski, they get Polygon. Babsy's really weak. And Unexpected, I don't think want to try and contest with a 40 HP medic. Samsky actually goes down trying to sack onto Raptor, and Arctic Foxes managed to get this second point.
Yeah, that was quite unfortunate. I think Polygon was itching to get in there, was jumping around on mid, but got sort of launched out of that choke point and cleaned up. So I think Babs was a little bit distracted with trying to heal up pocket and just got picked off, and Puskari getting 2 frags as well. So that has pushed Unexpected all the way back to their last point. The Uber coming in from Raptor on this top right side now. Just trying to get some space, feeling, looking like he wants to jump, but he's saying no, I do not want to jump into a 450 HP heavy. Very, very wise indeed. But we have a scout on the point now. Puskari getting a lot of cap time. Babs forced to drop her Uber down onto the point to defend it. But fortunately, Sorix and Kreju to pick up 2 frags. 4, in fact, now for Arctic Foxes, but Marish with a nice snipe takes down Babs. So 4 players down for Arctic Foxes, but no heals. Unexpected. Let's see how this is going to pan out here. Polygon looking to lock this choke point off as his team caps. But the combo from AF looking forward now does pick off Polygon, and a Disky goes down to Didi as well. Marosh with a great snipe onto Kreju as well. So actually 3 picks for them now as they recap this Spire. And that has gone horribly wrong for Team Unexpected. Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah, maybe trying to bite up too much there. Trying to just push in onto second while Arctic Foxes had the heals, they had the spawners. And as you can see, I mean, they lost 3 players on that second push, and Arctic Foxes can just push in on the 3 players that are still left and go in on the last point and just get the frags. And it's 4-1 for Arctic Foxes.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Perhaps just a little case of overextending there from the side of Unexpected without their heals. So they were just getting picked off one by one. But let's see if they can redeem themselves this mid. Score is currently 4-1 to Team Arctic Foxes. Polygon starting off with a nice little bit of spam onto Raptor, taking him down to about 100 HP. Jumping in now, looking to do good damage, but that's Adam Racek with a fantastic pipe onto Polygon. Does manage to boop him out of the air. A Disky going down to Didi as well. So Samsky just getting cleaned up late. That's going to be the mid for AF. Not what Team Unexpected were looking for, I don't think. A bit caught out as well in it. Is dancing around, juking for a long time, but does get cleaned up eventually. Sorix trading for feeling there. So it's good they did sort of buy their time there with a couple of trades. But I wonder if it's going to buy them enough time to defend this last point or not.
I don't know. They tried to do a little bit of a crits play there, trying to go crits to mid, and they played relatively passively, but they just kind of got destroyed when they got spammed by Arctic Foxes, and Babsy tried to get out through choke, but just didn't go out fast enough, and she went down. So it could have, if they got like just 5 more seconds, they could have crits and won that mid, but they just didn't have the time.
Yeah. Arctic Foxes looking like they want to move into this lower right area. They have Feeling on Pyro. What is the play here? They're Ubering straight onto the point. Feeling just reflecting these players off. So much cap time for them right now. And actually they do manage to get it. Wow. Another seemingly gimmicky last push there. I like that a lot. The Pyro of Feeling.
That was I love those weird like off-class last pushes. They're always fun to see.
I mean, they seem to be pulling out all the strats today. They've had a crits and double sack. They've had a Pyro reflect last push. Very interesting to see. All right, mid-fight number 7 right now. As Polygon and Kreji go down very early. Samsky as well, so no soldiers for Unexpected, but Raptor does get picked off in the process, and Babs does manage to escape with a Disky. So they do lose that mid, but they have the Uber to try to push out here. I'm not sure how successful they're going to be. Of course, Badlands, a very notorious map for pushing out of last, but we see the combo of Unexpected walking forward now. DD5F tried to go behind, but I don't think he quite realised where the enemy combo was, and he does get picked off. So that's a pick plus full Uber for Unexpected now as they walk into Spire. Polygon going down some nice stickies from Adam. But Samsky picks off Maroshir. Raptor just a little bit caught off, goes down very weak. Sorix does manage to clean him up. And Feeling going down for a nice pipe from a Disky. So, looks like Spire's just going to be capped off here. Who is this? Scout! It's Puskari. He's trying to take a 1v1 with Kredu on not very many HP at all. And unsurprisingly, he loses that one. So there we go.
I'm unsure what he was doing. He was standing still on Spire, kind of just casually looking around, looking at the scenery, and then he got piped by a D-ski, and then yeah, Kredu came out of nowhere, and he lost that fight.
Yeah.
Seemingly not sure what he's doing. There's actually Soda trying to sack. Samsky will get completely destroyed with the air shot, but what were you trying to say?
I mean, I don't think I've ever witnessed Piscari miss a shot, but he did on that occasion, so clearly something was up there.
Well, I mean...
DD5F launching in from choke. Gets good damage onto Polygon. Is he going to be cleaned up? Yes, he is. But Sorex does manage to take down the demo. And a Marosh with a great snipe onto Babs as well. That's going to be 3 down for Team Unexpected as AF are bullying their way into Spire once again. Piscari just cleaning up Kredu there in the end as well. So yeah, a lot of leapfrogging going on between these 2 points. Neither team really able to sort of hold for a decent amount of time. Just the aggression from Arctic Fox is absolutely relentless. But Adiski, great sticky trap, takes down both of the Arctic Fox's scouts. Once again, wow, he's had some pretty epic deaths so far this game.
Yeah, the Arctic Foxes may be getting a little bit too caught up in their aggression, not doing their due diligence and checking those sticks, but they did lose their 2 scouts, but Raptor didn't die this time. So, you know, they still got the Uber. Marosh is actually going to go on Pyro, so we're going to see take 2 of this little Pyro last push that they've got going on. Not really sure when they want to push in, but they do have the advantage. They're going to be moving in soon. Actually, that will be I think the battalion's backup that will get popped there. They will push into top right. Samsky will get completely focused down. A second kill there as well. Kredu will go down. They're going to try playing the point. Polygon goes down on the point. Piscari will get that kill. He will go down to Adiski, though. The Uber will get popped for both teams. There's actually Pyro on point, though. That's Marosh still sitting there. He's trying to make space, and he will cap that point off.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Ah, so that's the idea, yeah? Just walking through bottom right and then just reflect when people try to get on the point.
Yeah, that Pyro just absolutely uncontested. I think Polygon dropped down to try and deal with him and just got cleaned up straight away, and a few other players as well. So perhaps Team Unexpected just not quite playing together as they should be and picking off these key players. But that's going to be 6-1 the Team Arctic Foxes, so fairly convincing there in their win. Do we have some logs to look at, Hiipfire? Yes, we do.
We do. Let's see. When I go and open them up on my browser, let me see. Let's look at, you want to look at the only stat that matters? Damage?
I thought you were going to talk about air shots then, of course.
Oh,
that's the only stat that matters.
Wait, air shots. Let's look at air shots first.
Yeah,
this is important. This is really important. Top air shots, actually, Polygon getting 9 and Samsky getting 6. The losing team getting the show your kills, I guess. But
that team may be called Unexpected, but I tell you what is not unexpected is that Polygon absolutely nails those air shots. So he was showing up.
Unfortunately, he has more air shots than kills, so maybe he was going for 2 man shots this game.
Oh dear.
Maybe that was the issue.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was doing the damage, he was, you know, doing the DM, but KD of 7-19 on pocket, not really what you want to be seeing. So perhaps something going on there. Maybe it was the Pyro, who knows, you know. You don't want to put the blame down to anything particularly. But yeah, Piscari, again, just absolutely dominant performance. When have you ever seen anything different from him, to be honest? Going 20 for 11, top fragging overall. So yeah. Who were the main Pyro players, really? Marosh, and Feeling, I guess, as well. Kredu did have a little go himself. In fact, he spent 5 minutes on Pyro. When did that happen? I have no idea.
That was the last hold at the very start that we missed.
Right, okay.
Because that first round was like 8 minutes long. Like that.
Yeah.
Like they won the mid, and then they just kind of sat there in lobby, and Kredu was just, I don't know.
Farming his time on Pyro. The stats. I mean, Adam Rajek, 8k damage, so yeah, just great individual performances from each of the Arctic Foxes members. Yeah, alright.
I think that the mid-fight stats are really telling of how what the problem was this match. I mean, look at this. You can see that Arctic Foxes won all mids except that one in the middle, which unexpected rolled straight into last. So, I mean, if you're losing every single mid, and I mean, like, yeah, you're basically losing your med almost every time as well. Like, you know, you're just gonna get rolled every time. They're just gonna have to work on their mids maybe, and I don't know. I mean, they just got rolled over like every single mid just on their own side. Like,
I mean, Samsky was often finding the plays. You know, he was getting in, he was doing the work. So I feel like maybe they just need to stabilize a little bit better at the beginning of their mid, such that they can follow up on the Roma plays a little bit better. Maybe that will work out for them. Who knows? But yeah, we have a drop from Raptor. Not sure when that happened. Maybe it was a snipe.
That was when they pushed into last and they didn't check the sticks in main.
Ah, so of course, yes. The Adiski's epic play where he
yes.
walked into lobby, he got a pipe onto Marosh, he piped him again, he then, I think Pascari tried to run into him, so he det his stickies, he killed himself with the stickies, and managed to drop Raptor with the same trap somehow. So
yeah, the amateur hour for a quick moment there, I guess.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, he got 2 picks, including a drop, so not going to put that one past him. But yeah.
Maybe amateur hour for Arctic Foxes, maybe.
Possibly. I mean, both teams did roughly the same amount of damage, actually, but Arctic Foxes just got so many more kills. So, you know, they're just capitalizing on each other's damage a lot better and focusing down the players a lot better than Team Unexpected. Okay. Do we have the second map? Yes, we do. It's going to be CP Reckoner here. Bit of a newer map.
I think that Unexpected might have some strats laying in the back lines. Newer team might be more familiar with the I guess you can still call it a new map.
Yeah, I mean,
updated map.
I feel that Arctic Foxes are very strong on Badlands, and so you never know, they might have been thinking, oh well, if we focus our resources and our attention, we can take Reckoner from them instead. So that could possibly be a little bit of a tactic, a strategy from Team Unexpected, you know, pulling out their unexpected wins and their strats, you know. But yeah, who knows? Who knows?
I'm just looking at logs right now, and I'm trying to see like what how these teams have been doing on Reckoner, and I see that they both have lost to Low Pander on Reckoner, so this doesn't tell me anything.
Yeah, definitely. Mookie with the heavy was absolutely destructive on this map.
The heavy to mid, man.
Yeah,
that works. It's insane how consistently that works.
Well, I mean, if you've got something that works for you, you might as well abuse it, you know?
Yeah.
They've definitely found that. I wonder if you'll see anything of the sort in this game. I somewhat doubt it, but
I can imagine maybe a Marosh sniper to mid or something like that. I mean, Marosh has already been showing his decent sniping on Badlands, so could see it, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, anything can happen in these games, you know?
What do you think about... of course, we've got Pascari now on Arctic Foxes, having left Team 7 from last season. Both Marosh and Pascari well known for their sniper capability, but I think we're only really seeing Marosh play sniper so far in these matches. Do you think we'll see some Pascari snipes sometime soon?
I think that's that they value Pascari's just general like really good scout DM, so that like he can just follow up on Marosh's sniping, because Marosh is not the... When I think of the Arctic Foxes scouts, I don't think he's like the most the flashiest of the two scouts. So when you want the big scout plays, you go for Pascari, and then snipe plays, you can just let Marosh do that, because I mean his aim has been shown to be very good.
Right. Yeah.
Just the Pascari, play off of the headshots. Maybe he hits 3 people with a body shot, and then Pascari just cleans them all up.
I mean, I would not be surprised if that sort of thing happened. Definitely, he definitely can hit his shots. That is for sure. And again, Marosh, not exactly shaky either, so yeah. Alright, we are going live with this game very soon, so do you have any predictions for this map?
I'm gonna be boring and predict that it's probably gonna be an Arctic Fox's win. Probably like 5-2 or something like that, along those lines.
Alright, fair enough. I'm going the big 5-0 to Unexpected. You gotta hype them up, you know? You gotta give them some confidence.
I don't know about that one, but sure, you can predict all you want. I think it's
Alright, well,
yeah, next
the first mid here, we see Adiski actually walking up the right side, got a lot of space very early, not really contested, doing great damage into Arctic Foxes. Boscari already on 20 HP, so you see the jump from Feeling now coming forward, just jumping all over the place, not really doing anything. Adam Racek and Didi going down, Didi with a nice pick onto Babs, so that's going to be no heals for Team Unexpected now. Let's see if Arctic Foxes can just clean up the rest of these players. Polygon goes in for a jump, along with Sorex here, I believe, just playing in this lower area, seeing what they can clean up. Boscari, just 2 shots Credu. Wow, and cleans up Polygon as well. So, Sorex, the final one to go down. So yeah, there we go, Arctic Fox's first mid. Where have we seen this one before?
Yeah, that was kind of surprising, really. I expected, after they got the pick onto Raptor, that they'd probably just follow up on the rest and win that mid, but unfortunately, they got, I guess, just out DM. They were kind of split up. You had Sorex in cargo, and then we had the Samsky, I think, in lower. So they couldn't really follow up on damage they were doing, and then it just died separately.
Yep.
Very close mid, though.
I mean, both meds going down, so we're going to be seeing both these teams building up their Ubers. I think Raptor trying to arrow build here. I thought he missed that arrow onto Feeling. I got very nervous then, but no, he didn't. It was just on my screen thing. But Samsky! Wait, what is going on here? He is incredibly deep.
Oh,
he is in.
The air shots! Oh, that I feel so bad for Samsky.
Yeah, he was behind all of that time. He had the perfect flank, and was it Adam that hit the pipe, or was it a rocket? Did you see?
I don't know. I just saw him. He just started flying on my screen.
Yeah, absolutely launching. But that's very unfortunate. And guess what it is?
Samsky in shock, calling a pause.
Oh yes, the patent pending TF2 Pausarino. Oh yeah. I wonder why that was. I mean, we have Marosh here, so his infamous internet could potentially be the cause of this. I'd hate to speculate, but we've seen it before.
Could be. I mean, I'm looking. I saw Marosh on like 200 ping in the pregame. Well, not the pregame, the like the little interlude between the two maps. So I can definitely. It's probably his internet. I wonder if that would really impact this push that they're trying to do right now.
I mean, yeah, they want their 6 players. Oh, there we go. It's an unpause already, so nothing too major there, fortunately.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just backed off immediately. So,
Sam's gone sniper now, actually.
The Samsky sniper. Color me intrigued.
Yeah.
He's peeking into lobby. He sees
That's gonna headshot
Feeling.
straight away.
Yep. Another one.
And Feeling goes down. Wow. All right. Well, we were fools to doubt the ability of Samsky. Wow. Nailing those shots there.
Yeah,
he's going in for the hero pick as well. Doesn't really hit anything there.
I think they're just trying to make some space here. Actually, Raptor is gonna peek Samsky's angle, but
oh no.
Pushing, yeah, Disky and Polygon both down to the. I guess that Uber. Just not Babsy unable to save her players there, so Unexpected has to completely abandon this second point now. Soldier and Demo down. Actually, Adam is trying to push in as far as he can. He's trying to fight Samsky on Sniper. They're showing no respect. People get body shot. They're very weak, but will not go down. Arctic Fox is going to get that second point. They're now sitting in lobby on this even Ubers.
Yeah, I mean, that was a bit unfortunate. I think Team Unexpected went a little bit too aggressive into that cargo and just got picked off by the aggression from Adam Racek. Didi going in for a sack in the meantime does get mowed down by the heavy Putis man of Sorex. So, nice try, but no banana, no cigar for you.
seems as though the reason that the pause happened was because of Marash's internet.
Alright, well at least we got that part right. It's a pretty safe bet.
It's on Sniper now, though.
Yeah. Just peeking this lobby, seeing if he can get any angles. Reckoner Last, not a fantastic map for its sniper sightlines. They have done a pretty good job of patching them all up. But he's peeking this left now. Can he get the headshot onto Adiski? Never mind, Samsky picks off Feeling instead. So we do see a headshot, just not from the player I was looking at right then. Samsky seemed to have some sort of obsession with the skybox today. I'm not sure what's going on here. He likes to look at the sky.
So thinks there's a spy somewhere, but there is no spy. So maybe a little too paranoid there, but Marash is going to make his way back into lobby. He's going to try and peek left again. Maybe he will hit that shot on D-Ski now. He's going to peek in. He sees the soldier. He gets the headshot onto Polygon, but he will survive. Let's see what Samsky's doing. He's going to peek very aggressively into lobby. He does not actually see Maros, who's peeking very aggressively into the right side here. He sees the medic, Samsky. He will miss that shot. Maros will punish him for it, get the headshot on him. Maros actually getting some free reign on the right side here. So no one from Unexpected really holding it. And the rest of Unexpected is going to be moving in on that pick that they got. Trying to see what they can do. Feeling will get to D-Ski, the big demo pick. Polygon drops very low. There, Maros finally gets the shot onto Babsy. Babsy will drop that Uber. Sarix will go down. Kredu and Polygon are really weak. They're the last one left. But they will both go down. Arctic Foxes going up 1-0.
Wow, yeah, that was an absolutely fantastic last push there. They just boxed Team Unexpected in with their sniper after that one pick. And Maros managed to hit his shot onto Babs, so no more heals for the rest of the fight. And the rest of the players just fell extremely quickly after that. So, yeah, Samsky not really managing to keep Maros at bay there at all. So, let's see what's going to happen this second mid. Sorix and Kredu just dancing around the middle point. Feeling is going to be jumping all the way behind into that little lobby area. And actually gets a nice spam kill onto Kredu and a pick onto a Adiski as well. But Piscari and Didi down from Arctic Foxes. But it's not going to really matter because it's only Sorix and Babs left alive, so they've won that mid and are looking to potentially chase these players onto last. Feeling may potentially overextend a little bit here. Let's see if he's going to be cleaned up. No, he's got his heals with him now. So great stuff, just locking off this left side, making sure nobody can come and contest the second point at all. So yeah, another extremely dominant mid from Arctic Foxes there.
Yeah, it seems so. Really good aggression onto Unexpected's combo there. On when they got into lower, they were just kind of stuck there, and then their soldiers just jumped in. DD5F tried to get onto Babsy, was unsuccessful. It was actually a sack coming in from Samsky, who will force the Uber from Raptor. So Arctic Foxes have a very bad Uber going into last right now. Raptor just trying to Uber up some of his players so they can jump in and force Babsy's Uber. DD5F will successfully force that Uber. So Arctic Foxes now with the slight Uber advantage, only really 10%, so it's basically just been a little bit of an Uber exchange. But Idiska actually will go down in Shutter to Feeling. It's a very good pick for Arctic Foxes. The soldier is in rollout. It's Polygon. He's very weak. He will go down as well. 2 players down for Unexpected, just bleeding players here. A scout is stuck in lobby. Soldiers jumping in everywhere. Poskari will kill Sorex. 3 players up for Unexpected. The spawners will be coming in soon, but Arctic Foxes is going to play the point. A soldier tries to get in, but not in time. Arctic Foxes is now up 2-0.
That was just very unfortunate there. Samsky managed to get the force onto Raptor in lobby, but Babs just wasn't quite far enough back, and Didi manages to get the force in exchange. You know, Team Unexpected, they move forward into lobby to try and see what they can do at second, and again, just as a team, just overextending a little bit and do just all, you know, get cleaned up. So, let's see if they can turn around this mid. Team Unexpected, currently 2 rounds down. They need to get something done here. Both of their soldiers jumping forward, very aggressive, but Feeling gets a Adiski, and Marish is going to clean up Polygon, with Piscari getting 2 picks as well. So again, just no time at all. The mid is over. Arctic Fox's beast mode right now, and these mid fights.
Yeah, both of those, they tried to just go really aggressively with those soldier bombs, but Samsky kind of just went into Toxic and kind of didn't do anything, and Polygon tried to jump over the point and didn't do anything either, so Arctic Foxes just pushed over into the combo and then killed them. Like, Babsy did get out, but... And you lose when you lose your pocket and your demo immediately into the mid, I mean, there's nothing you can really do.
Absolutely, yeah. I think we did see a sack there from DD5F, attempting to get a force off onto Babs, but was wholly unsuccessful in his endeavour. So we have the Samsky sniper once again, and no sniper on the other team. Wait, no, Marosh has switched, so Dadiski gets picked off again. That's not what you want right now to defend this last point. No stickies on point at all. Samsky just looking to run back to this forward point as the Uber comes in from Arctic Foxes. It is exchanged, Babs popping hers off, but actually 4 players in spawn right now for Unexpected. It's just Babs alone on this point. Marosh hitting a nice shot onto that soldier, Feeling taking down Babs. So if they can just play around their heels here, Arctic Foxes, they may be able to do something, but actually no, the DM from Unexpected. Sorix with a nice little 4K there will clean them up, and the push out onto second.
Yeah, I was really scared when Ndiski tried to go in for a sack, a really late sack onto second, but it seems like his team managed to delay it enough for him to spawn back in and I guess hold that. I think the part where Feeling killed himself didn't really help Arctic Foxes, but yeah,
he was jumping around.
Good stuff from Unexpected to win that mid though. Or to win that mid last hold, I guess.
Yeah.
Good enough. Actually, Unexpected is on crits here actually. So we're gonna be seeing a little bit of a surprise crits play. I'm curious who they're gonna be putting the crits on. It seems to be a D-ski here. They're gonna go into Toxic. They're gonna be popping off that crit soon. They do spot the soldier very early. The Uber is almost up for Arctic Foxes, so the surprise factor a little bit gone. Yep, there's the crits, but Raptor spots it immediately. The Uber will get popped, and this crits surprise play is completely...
a Disky with his little trail of stickies there. I think he tried to jump out, but just missed det or something and ended up leaving a breadcrumb trail. Most amusing indeed. But Marosh seems to be on his way behind right now to the second point. A bit of a back cap. Let's see if anyone's going to contest him. Yeah, Sorix with the 1v1. He's getting good cap time, does get cleaned up. So Arctic Foxes do have a bit of position on this mid, but Adam Racek is a little bit caught off here. He's very low. Can he get cleaned up at all? Yes. No, actually. Samsky misses his bomb. That's going to be 4 players down from Unexpected, so they almost had that there, but Sorix just looking to escape, but no, Babs and Sorix himself going to be cleaned up by Adam flanking through Toxic.
Babs and Sorix were fighting in lower there with like a random soldier there. That was really unnecessary from Sorix, because I mean Babsy was just trying to tank him and get that kill, but they got flanked, and now their heals are down, their scout is down. This is going to be really bad for them going into this last hole. They do have the heavy up, but the Uber gets popped from Raptor onto the heavy, will go down, Krita will go down. Now their stick's still on the point, but Sorix and Polygon have also gone down. There's just 2 players left for Unexpected. It's going to be very difficult for them to hold it. That'll be it. Arctic Foxes is up 3-0.
Yeah, they just used the little bit of, again, overextension, I have to say, from Unexpected as they tried to push into mid. They, I think they wiped them and then just pushed their way straight onto last. So great stuff. 3-0 to Arctic Foxes. Not quite the prediction I had in mind. Oh dear, I may have to go back on that one. Gotta have faith in your boys, though.
Well, this is the next mid, though. There's some soldiers going in from both sides. That is, I think, Feeling and Samsky trying to jump in, but Unexpected will be getting the first couple frags. Adam Rasek, DD5, and Marosh will go down. Feeling will go down as well, who's trying to get out for the surprise play from Toxic there. Will go down. Raptor trying to get out. Poskari goes down. Wipe. Is this the first mid Unexpected one?
Alright, so what happened there? I'll give you the lowdown on that one, right? Polygon is an absolute destroyer of men, and he took down 4 players. He got himself a 4K. And won his team that mid. Go on, Polygon.
What a god.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're moving in to lobby. They killed Raptor, so they have the full Uber advantage. This is a bit of a switch up this time. It's now Unexpected with the full Uber advantage. The push is coming in. Uber gets popped into top left. They do see a sentry on the right side, but they're trying to focus up all the people on the left side, but they've gotten no frags just yet. Actually, Feeling will get the first kill. Puskari and Marish will also get some frags. But Feeling and the Heavy have gone down. But the player advantage is for Arctic Foxes. Unexpected has to get out. Actually, there's a jump coming in from Samsky, coming out of lower. Trying to get onto Raptor. He will hit one rocket, but then he too will fall.
Yeah, oh dear. We saw a bit of Putiscari hiding in those bushes there, but he wasn't really able to do any damage to that Ubered medic. Unfortunately, that is a mechanic in this game. You can't kill invincible people. It's just not possible. So he did get cleaned up there. But nice try nonetheless.
Well, now we have kind of an interesting situation. They pushed into last and they failed it. Now they're on mid. It's slight Uber advantage actually for Arctic Foxes. I don't think they expected this push in because they have Samsky on sniper. The Uber will get popped by Raptor on this mid point. Trying to maybe get some frags. Adam Racing will be the first one to go down, and Arctic Foxes is completely abandoning this push. Puskari will go down. Raptor is already on second. The rest of the team is trying to meet their medic. An unexpected, kind of against the odds, successfully holding mid, and are going to be pushing into second. Actually, Samsky will be leading this push. A soldier tries to get on Babsy. Babsy will survive with 30 HP. So Unexpected now are on second again.
Yeah, Polygon had a pretty wicked Uber there. He and Babs popped off a little bit later than Raptor, and actually, I think Adam Racek came in to the Uber to try and get a flash, but Raptor just not quite getting him in time, and Poly jumped forward, manages to pick him off. So nice little Uber there, managed to win them 2 points in fact, and they're also looking to push into last, but Samsky goes down to DD, so I think they're just going to be backing off here, not really able to push in as they would have liked. So Raptor almost up on his Uber now. DD looking quite aggressive in lobby, and actually Feeling is in, but just gets absolutely denied by a little juggle from Polygon once again. So bit of an unsuccessful sack, but Arctic Foxes are one down, so we could be seeing a little bit of a sack from Arctic, no, not Arctic Foxes, from Unexpected. Let's see if they're going to do that. Samsky taking a bit of a buff.
There's a Diesky flying through onto Raptor. He will force that Uber. Puskari will take him out. So Arctic Foxes trying to do something with this Uber that they got, walking through rollout. They got the demo pick. They should maybe be able to do something, but they've gone nothing. The Uber has faded. Marosh is on sniper. Unexpected pushing in through the shutter area. Now that they have the full Uber advantage, they're going to be moving in soon. The defensive offsides are up for Arctic Foxes. The Uber gets popped by Babsy. They're coming in. They're trying to get onto this point. They're trying to get some frags. They're trying to get Puskari here, who's just sitting there on the ground. He will eventually go down, but Polygon is already dead. Unexpected Uber has faded. Adisky goes down. A soldier bomb coming in will completely destroy Kredu there. He's on 1 HP. He's trying to get out. Sorix is on 60 HP. Both plays really weak. Kredu actually still alive. He will get the demo of Arctic Foxes. And now it's just Sorix and Babsy both out. They are on the midpoint. Successful hold for Arctic Foxes.
Yeah, it was a great job from Babs there to just escape. She saw that that push was going a little bit sour. I don't think they really managed to focus anything down in particular. You know, they Unexpected. They walk into last. They see the heavy. They see the sentry. They see the combo. They're like, "What do we shoot? There's so much to shoot." And they all shot different things, and they kind of died. So not too great. But we do see a sniper on this midpoint from Samsky. Let's see if he's going to hit his shots like he was earlier. That's a little bit of a peek onto Raptor, but misses that one. And actually gets forced out of lower and eventually picked off by Feeling, who incidentally utilising that shotgun. So it's been a while since we've seen that, but is this an Uber exchange now on the second point in cargo? The demo from Unexpected, Adisky gets launched up into the air, taken down very low by Feeling, and will eventually be cleaned up. Marish as well getting the kill onto Kredu. Polygon falling as well. So nice try at a defensive second by Unexpected, but it just didn't work, and actually Samsky going down as well. The aggression is already into last before second is even capped. Live. Unfortunately, she can't kill 5 fully buffed players, and that is going to be the 4th round.
Yeah, I think Unexpected just lost too many players when they tried to get some sacks in on mid. Samsky went down, and then Polygon went down, so they had 2 players down. They had no soldiers on second. They tried to kind of hold it, and then they lost players on second, and then it was just basically all done for. So they're now down 4 rounds, and Arctic Foxes is on game point now. Unexpected is going to have to win this mid. Samsky jumps in very aggressively. He will go down, get some decent damage done, but DD5F will get a kill onto Kredu, and the rest of Arctic Fox is actually, they're crazy weak. Unexpected, though, has no positioning in this mid fight. They're going to have to get out, and Arctic Fox has somehow managed to survive with all players up, even though all of them like dropped to like 20 HP. That was really scary.
Yeah, well, that was a nice little sort of wave of aggression there. They just they had the initial aggression from their soldiers at the beginning of the mid, and then just backed off to take heals. But we see an Uber exchange in cargo once again from these teams. Adiski incredibly deep, looking for the frags, but actually Babs just not quite with him there. Bit of a bait, perhaps. He does get cleaned up, but a bit of a 3v3. Babs going for a 1v1 with Adam Racek. Does get a saw, so the Rap's going down as well. It's going to be a sizable Uber advantage for Team Unexpected as they're pushing back into mid after a fairly successful Uber there. Great stuff. DD5F does trade with Samsky, but I don't think it's going to matter too much as this midpoint does get kept up. Actually, Arctic Foxes have a little bit of a quicker respawn, and they do manage to fend it off for the time being. Feeling just putting spam into the combo of Unexpected. So Babs does have a Uber to work with, and the Sollies are going to be spawning now, so I'd like to see if the aggression from Unexpected comes in, which it does do. The Uber popped off. Polygon and Adiski launching forward to see what they can get. Marosh trading with Sorex there, so perhaps not the Uber they were really looking for. Raptor did slither away and now has himself 70% of his Uber.
Yeah, this is gonna be a very hard hold for Unexpected with this big Uber advantage that Arctic Foxes has. There's a soldier actually very aggressive. That's Samsky. He's gonna be ready to try and force that Arctic Foxes Uber as fast as possible. The Uber is now up for Arctic Foxes. They're moving into grass. There's Samsky jumping in, kind of overshooting a little bit, but he will get the rockets onto Raptor to force that Uber. But their Sorex goes down to DD5F, so 2 picks for Arctic Foxes. A little bit of a more successful Uber than Unexpected's Uber. They will pop their Uber now in cargo. NM Racing will go down to D-Ski, and Feeling will go down actually as well. So now it's 2 picks for Unexpected with their Uber. I think Arctic Foxes is going to try to keep this alive a little bit. They have relatively the same amount of players, but Scar actually just walks in and just destroys everyone. It gets badly against D-Ski and Kredu. Wow, I mean,
Piscari.
What can you say when that happens? Just destruction.
What a gamer, yeah. Just walks in. Was that a 4K that he got there? I think it was.
That was crazy.
Wowzers.
Walks over the point and just craps all over the dreams of Unexpected. They're now on last. They're going to try to defend this. They have the heavy up. Foxes can push just yet. I think they're going to need to be a little bit more... Wait for that Uber to come up and then push in. They did lose DD5F, but I think that'll be fine. Sasuke's actually onto Raptor. Raptor managing to somehow survive. Venom Racing will save his medic's life. But Arctic Foxes will now be pushing into last with their Uber that is now up. They're coming in through main. Uber not popped just yet. Unexpected is going to be looking to force it very early, but they haven't actually forced it just yet. Arctic Fox is just walking in without popping it. Kredu goes down, and the rest of Unexpected is on the right side, but they can't get out fast enough, and Arctic Foxes will win this match 5-0.
Well, there we go. I'm crying on the inside, Hiipfire.
Well, you predicted the scoreline almost. Just the wrong team.
Yeah, the wrong way around, yeah. Oh well. That was it's quite interesting there. They didn't use their Uber at all, Arctic Foxes, until they got right into Unexpected. So absolutely no respect. They thought, look, no, we're not taking damage on the way in. There's nobody bombing us, so we don't have to use if we don't want to. We're, we're big boys. So yeah, they just managed to clean up that last point. 5-0 is the score. We have some logs to look at as well.
Ooh, the logs.
How exciting.
Very exciting stuff.
I think I have the old logs right now.
Let's see.
Oh no, this is the 5. Oh, I got a bit confused because Piscari got exactly 20 frags once again. So I thought this was in fact the old log, but it wasn't. No, okay, well, I mean, Piscari once again. What can you say? Just absolutely
Sheesh, man.
putting in the performance. Top fragging once again. At least the scouts of Arctic Foxes are fairly consistent with their 199 DPM each. They're obviously just so in sync with each other, you know? They're like, right, I've done this much damage, so you've got to do exactly this in order to catch up, that sort of thing.
They play with a point system. Like damage, if you don't have it, you need to catch up next fight. Like Poskari's just gonna sit behind, just be like waiting for Maris to get the frags. Like, all right, now I can go in.
And Maris was saying, right, I've got more kills than you right now, so you need to go get a 4K, mate. And he's like, right, yeah, we'll do. And it happens. So yeah.
A little bit of an insight in the comms of Arctic Foxes there from EverX.
I'm sure that's exactly how it goes down. 7 air shots from Feeling, actually. Taking the position of Polygon as hitter of big air shoots. Only 1 from him this time. Oh dear, not really putting in his show that time. But the soldiers from Unexpected dying an awful lot. 18 deaths for Samsky with only 8 kills to talk about, and 15 from Polygon. So, yeah, I think, again, an absolutely huge kill difference. Unexpected got 45 kills. Arctic Fox got 79. And 5k more damage as well. So, yeah, just perhaps that dominant DM really, you know, showing that it can mean a lot in terms of these results.
Yeah, it definitely seems like it. I think that the deaths of the soldiers for Unexpected is just a little bit inflated because they did sack a lot. Like Samsky sat on Sniper a lot on those like mid, so Polygon had to sack instead. So it's maybe a little exaggerated, but even if you take away those sack deaths, it's still, at least for Samsky, it looks like a very disappointing performance. He only really had an impact on Sniper. He never really did much on Roamer, which is I don't know what you're looking for, you know, those big plays.
Well, I mean, a KD like that is you can't really take too much away from it when you're talking about
yes,
you know, as you say, a lot of playing Roamer is sacking in. You know, a force doesn't really show up on the logs.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, because you're not really getting any kills necessarily, and you will get a death. So, yeah, 3 headshots, exactly the same as Marosh. So, Samsky equal to Marosh confirmed? Question mark. Quite possibly.
Ah, yes, definitely.
All right, I think we have some interviews on the way in the form of Raptor and Feeling, of course, the medic and pocket soldier for Arctic Foxes. So, hello, Raptor, are you with us?
Hello.
How did you find that game? 2 very strong performances. How do you feel your team stacked up against Unexpected?
I think we played very well, and we had a really bad day yesterday, but we fixed our mistakes last minute and got our shit together for the official.
Right, yeah. Of course, Poskari is a fairly new addition to your roster. So, I guess, how do you feel he's fitting in, and how is he, how's he fitting into the sort of the team atmosphere?
He's fitting very well to the team atmosphere. I think, like, obviously he's a beast scout and all, but there's obviously still a lot of stuff to improve, especially in team coordination when you get a player in that has only been playing with you for like 2-3 weeks now.
Yeah.
Have you ever actually had map talks with him now?
Yeah. We did. And hopefully it showed today.
It seemed like you had the mids down on lock outside of. I think you've lost 2 mids out of like the 11 mids that we had this fixture. So that's good.
Yeah,
and some decent conversion rates as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really happy with my with the performance from my team.
I know, it was definitely a very impressive showing. Do we have the Feeling, the boss of Pocket Soldier, anywhere?
I don't know. if he's coming actually.
Oh dear, not showing up to his interviews. Tut tut.
Not
Yeah,
keen enough.
feeling is not a big fan of interviews.
It's time to. I think it's time to cut feeling.
For a player that goes to interviews.
Yeah, I mean,
it really comes down to it comes down to what you prefer, doesn't it? Do you want those 7 air shots, or do you want that viewer hype at the end of the game? You know.
I mean, you guys, for a short amount of time are gonna play with Murray, so just I think we want more Finns on this team. I don't like Germans anymore. I'm done with you.
I think my team is happy with feeling.
I mean, you guys have been playing together for a couple of seasons now, so how do you feel looking to the future, you know, with this sort of strong performance against, I would say, a reasonably proficient team? Are you looking to disturb the sort of top table of Prem?
Well, we as a team have only played together for this last season and now the beginning of this season, so it hasn't been that long when you compare to 7 who have been together for 1 year now, or even more. So yeah, I think we still have a lot of stuff to improve on, especially our team coordination and individual play. I think Puskari still has to adapt a bit, but
I mean, you mentioned team coordination, but some of those last pushes on Badlands, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, they were. I really like that strat with the pyro. It's really good, and
yeah, I mean, it works. You can say that much about it. You know, if you don't kill that pyro, it's just absolutely going to deny that point. Yeah,
but yeah, I'm very positive that this team will improve and compete with the top, and hopefully have a good showing at I61.
You're going to LAN, are you?
Yeah, we will all go to LAN. But,
exciting.
After all, it's all our first LAN, I think, and no one has been on a LAN with a keen team. Obviously, I have been to previous I-series, but mostly only as a spectator or with a mixed fun team. So yeah,
don't forget the Highlander LAN.
Oh yeah, the Highlander LANs, I guess they count. But yeah, I'm hyped for that.
Oh, good stuff.
Actually, instead of talking about the real future, let's talk about the more recent. The future, as in next week, because next week you're playing against the big low pander. Are you in any way, shape, or form a little bit intimidated? Or are you ready?
After their showing against Am's team, I think we really have to respect them and not underestimate them after that really big performance, because we see Ams as the big team that is really good, and then they lose so big to Low Pander. So yeah, I think we have to watch out for Low Pander and their gimmicks.
I mean, I didn't catch the Badlands game, but I did see the end of Reckoner, and Mookie was absolutely mowing players down on that heavy.
Yeah.
So I wonder if either of your sniper gods are going to have a counter for him.
Yeah, I don't know how the team is itself. Maybe they also tilted a bit, but I can't. I don't know that.
I mean, how is your team in terms of tilting?
I think in officials we get our shit together, but in sometimes individuals can tilt, but normally the team tries to calm them down then. So normally,
yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of teams that could potentially do, really well end up losing perhaps when they shouldn't, just because of that tilt factor. You mentioned that they may have been a bit tilted against Low Panda, but well, hopefully you can stay cool, stay calm, kill Mookie, and win the rounds.
Yeah, I hope so too.
That's it? Do you have any other questions, Eric?
I think I'm all interrogated out.
Should we just do some good shout-outs?
I mean, Marosh seems to think that feeling is coming. We might as well
just wait here for the next 10
wait around
minutes.
for him to show up. Yeah. Don't know if we have an update on that. Okay, that's a negative. That is a no feeling by the looks of it. All right. Well, does anybody have any shout-outs before we go then?
Shout out to twitch.tv/GD5F. Shout out to Psychus, Shocky, obviously my team for a great performance. Shout out to you guys for casting it. Shout out to Mookie, who also did like a drunk cast.
Oh right, is he streaming as well?
Oh yeah, I think
he might actually have more viewers than TFTV2 right now. Yeah, I think he does. Fair enough.
Okay. No one has to know that.
No insult to us.
He's the shade of EU TF2.
Yeah. All right. Hiipfire, anything to add?
I would like to give a shout out to drumtoad.net and hiipfire.com.
Oh dear. Fair enough. All right. I guess shout out to my boy Polygon. Great air shots on Badlands. And shout out to everybody's favourite Copper as well. Being a great dude, you know?
Copper.
All right.
That's a top tier shout out.
The best. Okay, well, that has been Team Fortress TV number 2, Unexpected versus Arctic Foxes. Thank you very much for tuning in. Good night.